Hello, good morning. Okay. For anybody who's jumping in at this point, we are making a Lapbook type nature study journal. So we have here two 1-inch wide books that we've created a new spine for. It's 2-inch spine. Hi, Harry. And we're going to be putting in some. Let's see if I can find that. The other one. Could you get down? Don't tell me no. Get down. No. Who do you think you are? Moved a bunch of stuff around. Let me see if I can find that other piece. So this is the small version that we made out of file folders. So at this point, we're kind of working on this side. Now this one only has one flip in it, but the one that we're going to be working on is going to have a few more. So eventually this will look pretty like that. Excuse me. Hi, Miss Francis. So we're starting with this. This is our flip section, and it's going to go, I don't know, it might go on this side, it might go on that side. It just depends on where it ends up when I'm all done. And this one has quite a few pages in it because we have 1 inch of space here that we have to, and we don't want to overly, fill this space, but we do want this space to be, we don't want it to be too small because if it's too thin, it will collapse. So we need it to be, thicker. But we don't want it to be so thick that it distorts the spine. Okay? I hope that makes sense. So we have this piece here. And so far we have added this little pocket here in the back, which we need to finish. We're going to do that today. Just a little bit of ephemera here. We have a belly band here, which we need to put a card into. We have to figure out what we're doing with this center part. And then yesterday we did this big flop here. Probably going to cover the inside of this, okay? And then we did a little paper clip up here just to hold this because we found that when we closed it, it kind of did this thing. And that's no good. So we put a paper clip on here. Excuse me. That'll keep that down, but we still have to work on, this stuff. Originally, we were going to make this a pocket, but then we decided to make it a flip. So let me get the box down. We have this envelope to do the back of, and it is 4 1/4. So we're going to go 4 by 5 1/4. How wide is this? Not quite wide enough. Okay, so we're looking to find a piece that is 4 inches by 5 1/4. Let me use this piece right here. And to avoid, pulling a cutter in and out, because it's such a pain in the behind, we're just going to be doing this on the grid board here using a razor cutter. It just makes life easier. Okay. 4. I gave Hubber my cutter yesterday to cut some stuff for me. I think he may have dulled my blade. All right. I'm going to take a little more off the bottom. Want more flour, less grass. Okay. So that should be yep, that works. Hello, Jennifer. Normally, I wouldn't, do the back of this, but we're not gluing it in. This is going to be a piece that you can take out. So I want it to be pretty on the back, too. Okay. But we don't want it to be bulky because it's going to go into that pocket. So we'll just do very little. There we go. That is done. We can put that back in. And then we have this journaling card to do. So let's take a look. So I'm thinking like 8. So we can either do 2 small ones or 1 large one. And I'm thinking a nice big one. So 8 by 5. 8 by 5. Let's see what we got here. Not quite 5. So let me grab a piece of paper. We'll just take this down to 5. I'm going to get a new blade on this. Grab my pliers. Go. And then 8. And then we'll check that before we do anything else. So that'll fit in there nicely. So first things first, let's round the corners. People need to leave you alone.
Go lay down.
Oh. I like this green. I think we're going to use this as some background on this, or maybe we'll use the, I know. We're going to use our painter's masking paper. Okay. I save like every bit of this stuff. Because you just never know, you know, when you might need a small piece. All right, now we're going to go like 4.5. No, you know what? I'm going to do the full 5 and then we'll tear it down. See that piece? That's a saber. Go in the drawer underneath the table. All right. So, kind of want a decal edge on this, and it's going to be a little bit difficult. So I'm going to use the decal trimmer. I don't know that this will work in here. This paper's very thin, but you know, I'm willing to take a shot. It works. Okay. And again, I'm not looking for perfection here.
Thank you.
I want it to be slightly off. Okay. I gotta tell you, I do love that trimmer. Let's ink the edge of this, and then we'll go ahead and do the crinkling. It is the one thing about this stuff. It is kind of hard to ink, so probably better to use a brush or put it on a piece of paper. But I'm just being lazy. Our card itself needs to be inked, so let's go ahead and get that done. Okay. Hi, Christine. All right. Put this up. Muddy it up a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and put it on there. I'm waiting to hear from Sandy. She had a doctor's appointment this morning. Then they called and said that they were taking her to the emergency room because she was dizzy. You know, she's got that pacemaker, so I'm waiting to hear. When she needs me to come get her. Move this over a little bit. Go. All right. Now, we're going to cut the top. I think this might work. We could certainly do it that way. Nah, I think I wanted to go this way. See, but it would look so pretty that way. Okay, let me look. See, the thing is every time she, if she goes into the hospital, they keep her. Usually at least overnight because of the pacemaker. She's got a bad ticker, she does. Which kind of takes the fun out of being me because I can't give her jump scares. Now, we do have this one. Which I've been trying to figure out what we're going to do with it. But I think we could do that. So let's cut this down. So we're going to cut this down to like 7 by 4 1/4. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off. And then we'll go 7 inches, which is actually 8. Because I'm an inch over. And then let's take off like 3/4 of an inch here at the bottom. Let's see what that looks like. Oh yes, much good, much good. We said what, 4 1/4? We'll take a little bit more off the bottom. And 1/4. That's our image. I like it. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to do our corners. Ink. So I'm waiting to hear from her or the hospital on whether or not I need to go collect her life insurance. If I need to go pick her butt up. Eventually they'll get tired of her and tell her to get out. So that goes up, so this side's going to go up.
Hey, get away from there. What are you doing up there?
Yesterday, he stood up on his hind legs so he could get on the counter.
Oh. Yeah, you went right up to my sandwiches with his face.
When I was sitting right here. He's getting ballsy.
Yeah, but he's not real smart about it. Ginger at least waits till we leave the room.
I know. Did Dad give you your pill this morning, Gigi? Did you get your medicine? Oh, I don't work. I am kidding. We all know this. See, now we have this. This will make a cute, like, bookmark or something. Or just, like, on a pocket. That would be adorable. Okay, so we have this. Now, let's do this. That'll clash. So we don't want to do that. We'll do a little bit of this. I just don't trust my washi tape, you know? If I had half a brain, I'd use my silicone mat, but I don't. And therefore, my board is covered in glue and stuff. Okay, let's see. Bum, ba, bum, bum. Bum, ba, 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 bum. Blah, 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 blah. What? What else do I want on here? Okay. Poke tool. Need a poke tool. Okay. Have a little poke tool. So these little daisy things down here at the bottom. Flowers. And the centers are this almost exact same color and this exact same size. So I'm just going to put those in there just to pop it up, give it a little something. And get this over here. Whew. No, too big. He's too big. I do like that one. Okay. Let's, there it is. Poke tool. Normally I would cut this out, but I'm doing it. I'm going to trim this because I don't like all that shiny on there if I can avoid it. Of course, I don't have my overhead light on today, so I can't see what the hell I'm doing. Okay. It's not perfect. But, you know, nothing ever is. That one there. Where did it go? It's right there. Okay, opening the light. Sorry about the noise. Oh, crap. I can see stuff. Can you believe it? That is like one of my favorite lines from one of my all-time favorite movies. There was a movie. It got panned. I mean, the critics hated it. But for my kids, it's kind of like that's the movie you watch when you're sick and it has magical properties and it makes you feel better. All my kids watch it. And when they move out, we get them a copy of it. It's called Hudson Hawk. And it was Bruce Willis and Danny Aiello. Freaking hysterical. There, see? We just give it a little bit of a dimension, and we give it some butterflies, and it's finished. It's perfect. A little bit of ink on the back. I'm not going to put a writing space on here. I'm just going to kind of leave it, you know, for the whole card. It's not real thick, but it'll be okay. And we're going to put this in here. right in here. Get a little bit lift on the corners. So put some glue on them. Or we could tear it off, you know, whichever way we wanted to go. Okay. With that, that's done. Yes, yes. Okay. This, we still need to do the inside of it. I'm not sure what we're doing with it, but. And then. I think I'm going to do some small pockets on this. I'm not sure. Maybe a pad. Hard to say. Because I just put this pretty paper on here and it's gorgeous. And I don't want to mess it up, you know. But this I'm definitely leaving because it has lines in it. So I'm going to leave this for writing. This needs a something. I do not know what it needs. I don't know. Well, let's just sit here and try them off. Which one we like. Definitely know it has to be a smaller one. I don't like the big ones. Ooh. No. That has possibilities. No. Ooh, we could just do that. That's what we're doing. See how these decisions are easy to make? Okay. Let's see. Okay. And I want to let me see. Oh, this will look cute. Gives the illusion that it's clipped on. Okay. Yeah, that worked. Okay. Alrighty. So we got this part done. Still trying to figure out what we're doing here as far as this. I may just turn this into a pocket. I may just, we're done, turn it into a pocket. I don't know. Hard to say. What are we going to do here? think we'll do a small pocket on here. We can put papers in here. Not sure what we're doing here, but we're going to do something. I may put a pad here. And then, not sure what I'm doing here. I may put a small pocket here. And then, of course, we've done this one, and we're leaving this one alone. So we're almost good with this. Let's take a look at our 2 signatures real quick. We have just a few minutes. So let's take a look at our 2 signatures. So when we talked about this and we kind of went through the, what do we want to do thing, Janice said that we needed to put some specimen cards in here, which we're going to do. Carla would like to see a hidden paper clip, which we did. And then we need to decide if we're doing that flip, flop, or the pocket on the front. But we haven't quite decided if we're going to do this in a traveler's notebook style or if we're going to just stitch these 2 pieces in. So we're going to need to have covers for these, no matter what. So I was thinking, maybe like some 110-pound cardstock for the covers. And then we could just use some of the paper to cover these up. I'm going to go ahead and trim this one down right now. Need to trim. Trim and a haircut, 2 beats. Okay. Okay. So that one's done. And then we'll take a look at this one. This one needs a little bit off the edge here because it is slightly wider. And if I'm going to put a cover on it, so, trim that one down. This one and this one and this one and this one. This one. This one. All get to go in the strip bucket. Get in there. Okay. And all the rest of this is too small and googled up. So we'll throw that in the trash. All right. So let's grab a piece of 110 real quick and see what that would look like for the cover. So this is a 110-pound craft. Slightly different colored than this, but not by much. And let me grab my scoreboard here. And there. I'll go ahead and fold this over. Over. All right, let's see if this fits in here. Well, it hangs out top and bottom. And it sits right on the edge there. So we either have to make the inside smaller or this is not going to work. May have to get out another file folder. Because this is 8 3/4 and our book is 9. We could take this down to 8 1/2 and that would help. So let's take this down to 8 1/2. 8 1/4. So I'm going to go ahead and take 1/2 inch off the bottom. Because if we decide to do this in a traveler's notebook style, we've got to have room to put the and this is all good strips, so I'll keep all of that. There we go, in the bucket. We have to have room to put our rubber band, you know, our binding. So let's see. All right. So it's going to fit up and down. Let's bring in our book, and see how ridiculously weird this looks. I don't think it looks that ridiculous at all, actually. I think we're going to go ahead and take a little bit off of here. We're going to go ahead and use the 110-pound cardstock to make the outside coverage for these. And I will, of course, do that off camera because it's silly. I'm just going to remove 1/4 inch here from this edge. And that will make this fit perfectly. And then tomorrow we'll go ahead and stitch these in. So I'm going to get this one cut to the right size. Needs to be trimmed a little top and bottom and just a tiny bit off the edge. So we'll get these signatures trimmed and then, you know, we can work from there. Okay. All right. Hey, Chris. So it is 11 o'clock. Hubbard's going to come in a minute and start working and making all kinds of noise. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and call this for today. We need to take 1/4 inch off of this one. So if you were in the sale yesterday and you bought anything, it's going to get shipped. If you paid today, or last night, it's going to get shipped today. I'm getting ready to go to the post office here in a little bit. Everything's already packaged. I just need to print the labels. That's the noise. Okay. I just need to print labels, you know. So. Okie dokie. Just moving all of these over to the other desk. So let's take a look and see. Ah, it's a thing of beauty. It fits perfect. Okay. So 1/4 inch off of here. Did you give her her pill?
Not yet.
Okay. And look at all these great scraps I get. Put them in over here because they're keepers. They are keepers. Okay. Try this. And it fits beautifully. So I'm going to do another cover. And then tomorrow we'll bind those up real quick. Move on. Carla!
Oh,
I like all these too, so I'm keeping those. Okay. I need that piece before I forget, because I'll forget. You guys know I will. All right, 110 pounds. Five and a half. One and two. All right. So we have both of those. And those are ready to go. I'm going to put away all this ephemera that I pulled out. Because seriously, I pulled it all out. All right. So, tomorrow, we're going to talk about what we're going to do with those, how we're going to get them in there. You know, what plan of action we have. Let me think. So I want to make sure that we're not getting too thick. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room still. We got probably about another quarter of an inch of stuff that can go without it turning into Gatorville. Because we're not doing a whole lot in this.
hey, Estefan, this is Mike.
So,
Technical support going on a recorded line.
I mean, obviously there's going to be some stuff in here. A couple of journaling cards, maybe. This needs to be done on the inside. Pad here. Maybe a little something down here, a pocket or something. Leaving that alone. This is just going to be, you know, a writing space. Writing space. Just kind of leave that for writing. And I don't know what we're doing with this. I think we might open this up and have like some stacked pockets or something.
Well,
I don't know, you know, but that's done. The back is done. A couple of more pieces in here and this will be done and then it can go in and we can get started on getting that done too. So lots of stuff to do with this one.
Our ticket number is 28462931.
But that's it. That's all I got today. You guys can hear the man is working in the background. And we do not want to be in the way.
This is for Care New England is the company.
So
And the address for them is
we're going to hurry up and
Commons Corner Way,
get off here.
Wakefield, Rhode Island.
I have some more projects in the works. I'm still working on that one for Francis. I just can't get it right, you know? But I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
We have a couple other things coming up. We're going to be doing a paper, grocery bag, journal. We're going to be doing that. And we're going to be doing some paper bag pockets and things like that. So some interesting stuff. Okay? That's it. That's all I got today. So, if this is your first time hanging out, do me a favor. Poke the
That's
button.
all I'm looking to find
Push
out
the
if
button.
we're
Push
still
the button.
closed
Make like
today,
George
because
Jetson.
like I said,
Just once. Just push it
later
once.
on after he
Like, I'm not even going to say, like, select all. You don't need to know all that if you don't want to. But if you did, I would be very grateful. What else? And check out the community tab here on the YouTube channel. It tells you everything that I got going on, what's coming up, any free classes that I'm offering, if I'm traveling, where I'm going, when I'm going to be gone, all of that stuff. Not that you would notice I'm gone because, videos through November.
Right. Well, is
What else?
Alejandro available? Or
Check out my
can you,
Facebook
like,
group. There's a link in the
team him
description
and
box
ask him
below.
if it's okay
And,
to close this?
by all means, join us for our
Talk about
Projects
our
of
day.
24 challenge, which
You
is the 52 card challenge, 52 cards in 52 weeks.
I'm
We have a list. There's a connection to that in the
sorry.
description as well, of themes that we're using out
No.
projects.
No, I was asking.
That'll
if
do it
you're
until I
able to
see you
find
again.
it on
Stay
Teams,
inside, stay
you know,
hydrated,
to
stay
see
cool,
if
and
he's
above all,
available
stay well, my friends.
or
I love you guys.
or
Bye.
If, or if he can give me a thumbs up, go ahead and close that thing.